Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you as we're getting our way towards a big weekend here at Gulfstream Park. The Thursday cards got 9 of them for you, and of course, the Rainbow Six in race number 4, an estimated $450,000 in the jackpot. Pete L.L. is upstairs with your course and weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful. Temperatures in the upper 60s, sunny skies, a fast main track, a firm turf course, the Tapeta track. It's always fast. In race 1, scratch the 4, Lady Coes, and scratch the 6, looks lucky to me. Racing at Gulfstream. Breaking out at the start was She Takes Cash. The other 4 line up across the course with Bon Mati a neck in front early from Channel Loop, who's on the wide side, and Who Lady Who is at the rail. Lorraine comes away in second last, and the trailer is She Takes Cash, but she's not far away. There's no more than 2.5 lengths from first to last, with Bon Mati just ahead in front. At the rail, Who Lady Who is alongside in second, and Channel Loop is 3 wide in third. Jorge Ruiz has Lorraine in a good spot, fourth behind the speed, behind an opening quarter of 23-4. The early trailer is She Takes Cash. Less than 6 furlongs to run in the race. Bon Mati on the outside, Who Lady Who on the inside, their heads apart. It's a length and a half to Channel Loop, who's under a loose rein in third. Lorraine is at the rail in fourth, and reserved at the back, She Takes Cash. They make their way to the half-mile point. From the inside, Who Lady Who. From the outside, Bon Mati. They continue to spar, and they went 47-2 for a strong half-mile. Third at the inside is Lorraine from Channel Loop, who's now fourth. Still at the back is She Takes Cash. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Who Lady Who and Gaffleon in front 3/4 of a length. Bon Mati tries again from second, working to the clear now. Lorraine is third, sliding through at the rail. She Takes Cash, and Channel Loop is now last through 3/4 in 1:11-3. Looking for room now. She Takes Cash. She's got room, but she's bottled up as they run to the top of the stretch. The leader is still Bon Mati. On the outside, loose now as She Takes Cash. Battling hard, Who Lady Who. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. She Takes Cash. Loose now and front and center to take the lead. They went fast enough early to set it up from last, and She Takes Cash at 8-5. She's a winner. She Takes Cash by almost 2 in the end. Lorraine second, Bon Mati third, Who Lady Who fourth, then Channel Loop at 142-2. And they're off. Na Dudette was away just okay. From the middle, it's What's Good, who was away quickly and right to the early lead, taken on early by Darling Luna. These two heads apart. Starlet Sophie comes away in third. Relaxed toward the rail, Tiz Aaron is an early fourth. Arisa Emma's a bit wide on the course. Just ahead of her goes Charmaine. Na Dudette, this big favorite, is saving ground while down toward the inside, but she is last of all here as Kitten's War moves up and by her. Around the first turn they go with long shot Darling Luna in front 3/4 of a length. Starlet Sophie is second after the good break. What's Good settles in third. Followed fourth by Charmaine. Castellano spots the leader about 2.5 on her. Out 3 wide is Arisa Emma. Tiz Aaron has settled well from the word go. She's down inside while about 4 lengths off the lead. Second last is Kitten's War, and the favorite Na Dudette still lingers at the back of the field. The quarter time was pretty quick, 23-4. They have less than half a mile to go. They went the half in 48-4. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Darling Luna leads by half a length. Starlet Sophie latched on to her second. What's Good needs a way through as Arisa Emma is 3 wide. Charmaine's in the blue between horses, then Tiz Aaron. Out the back still Kitten's War and Na Dudette. Na Dudette is odds on and last of all with a 1/4 mile to go. On the outside, Starlet Sophie tries to reach Darling Luna, who's very game. Off cover, What's Good. Charmaine floats wide. Na Dudette underway with sliding through at the inside. They come past the 8th pole. From the center, it's What's Good, who's now taken a clear lead. Back to second is Starlet Sophie. Na Dudette with too much to do. Tiz Aaron charging hard for a slice. What's Good is in front. Holding second, Starlet Sophie from Tiz Aaron third. favorite just didn't fire. 136-2.
The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association invites you to be inspired. Breed in a place like no other. Prepare at world-class training centers. Race in the sunshine.
And they're off in the Dr. Figure.
Be inspired.
And they're off. Esoteric off slow, not quick into stride, too much vino. Atalanta Alexandra was away alertly, headed off by Principia, who puts a neck in front. Away third is Adios Babe, at the rail Gervin Girl, the two at the back Esoteric and Too Much Vino. They complete an eighth of a mile. Principia has the lead. Latched on to her second, Atalanta Alexandra. Down at the rail, it's Gervin Girl. She's now third. The pace is really slowed mid-race with Adios Babe working between horses. Out in the center is Esoteric. The trailer, while angling, is Too Much Vino. Quarter time was very reasonable, 23-3. They're crawling up front, and the leader is Principia. She has the lead under Irad Ortiz Jr. by a length and a quarter. Atalanta Alexandra still in a flanking position for Rios in second. At the rail, Gervin Girls a pocketed up third. Driven fourth is Esoteric ahead of Adios Babe and Too Much Vino. They pass the 5/16 to a 46-4 half mile with the advantage. Principia 3 parts of a length. Atalanta Alexandra in attack mode now second. Looking for room is Paco on Gervin Girl. He's going to try to split horses, it appears, as they straighten for the drive. Up front, it's still Principia who turns in on top by 2. Gervin Girl splits horses. Atalanta Alexandra on the outside. They come past the 8th pole. Principia by a length and a half. Rios hard at work on Atalanta Alexandra, trying to gain on the late stages here. To the wire, Principia got too soft a quarter and she'll win it. Principia wins by a length and a half. Atalanta Alexandra was second. It's a photo for third. It's the Grays involved as Adios Babe was charging at Gervin Girl in 123-4. Fire off and running. From the center, Tizaduke wins the break, taken on early by Wild Flight down inside. It's Makazan moving out. Surgusa into the top flight as they link up with the main course. Surgusa for a neck advantage. Tappett's direction is on to challenge, and Makazan is at the rail. Fourth after a good break is Tizaduke, working 5 ahead of Ginger Snap Jack, improving at the inside Battalion Bound, and dropping to last is Wild Flight. Almost 4 in line behind an opening quarter of 24 seconds flat. 5 furlongs to run with Makazan ahead in front. Tappett's direction is second, working between horses Surgusa, and out in the center goes Tizaduke. These top 4 continue to spar, 3 better than Battalion Bound, then Wild Flight and Ginger Snap Jack. Half a mile from the wire, Makazan and Jaramillo in front by a neck. From between horses, it's Tappett's direction. Second, dropping back a touch is Surgusa. Wide on the course in Tizaduke. 47 seconds for a half-mile speed. That was a big-time second quarter. Running home from 5th, that's Battalion Bound with an inside lane. On his back is Ginger Snap Jack, and Wild Flight is last as they run to the top of the stretch. Makazan working overtime, but he's still in front. From the outside, Tappett's direction is second. Sliding through at the rail, Battalion Bound. Ginger Snap Jack is running home a bit. Tizaduke grinding home, and Wild Flight. Plenty of hopes here, but they have Makazan to catch. 3 quarters, 112-1. Makazan 2 on top. Battalion Bound loose for the drive and starts to gain on him. From third, it's Ginger Snap Jack to come past the 8th pole. It's Makazan trying to hold off Battalion Bound. Off cover now, Ginger Snap Jack with the late push. 16th to go. Here comes Ginger Snap Jack, but Battalion Bound holds him off. Battalion Bound narrowly over Ginger Snap Jack. Makazan is third, and 139 and 2. And they're off. Good start from between horses for Starship Abraham, who heads off to challenge for control. At the rail, it's the favorite Oxymore on the go. Oxymore will land the lead in the run to the first turn. On the far outside, Swan Lake trying to get over with the Gray Light Fury 3 wide. Saving ground is Call My Banker racing together with Putin Online. Next at the inside is Husband Material in front of an improving run from Dominate the Moment and Hot Blooded. Then it's Uncle Curly, and Clickatat is at the back of the group to the opening quarter of 23 seconds flat. At 7-5, Oxymore carves out the numbers, leads by a length while a bit keen. Second is Starship Abraham from Call My Banker in third. Light Fury is 3 wide, and between horses goes Putin Online. Back from there, it's Hot Blooded with Swan Lake for company on his outside. Husband Material is down at the inside. Then the team of Uncle Curly and Citizen K. Dominate the Moment is second last, and Clickatat is last of the 12 through a 47-second half mile. They leave the backstretch and move on to the fore turn. Oxymore by a neck. On the outside, Starship Abraham is second. 3 wide, Light Fury now third. Call My Banker fourth. Putin Online is there fifth. Hot Blooded asked to quicken while 4 wide and 6. Dominate the Moment stuck in traffic while trying to run home. Just ahead of him is Citizen K. Plenty of hopes here. 3/4, 110 and 3. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Who do you like here? From between horses, Starship Abraham has the lead. Hot Blooded down the stand side is closing good ground. Citizen K on his back. They come past the 16th pole. Here's Citizen K on the stand side trying to reach Hot Blooded. Hot Blooded just in front. Citizen K getting up. Citizen K wins. Hot Blooded second. Third was Dominate the Moment. Fourth, Husband Material. 134 flat. And they're off. Not a good start for Hepburn. Was a good start out wide for Sugar Treat, who heads off for the early lead. Kozal's going to run with her. These two race on. Bell's Bluebell is away in the top flight with Neom City. At the rail, it's Hepburn improving inside of Gulfstream, and the trailer is Can't Stop Dreaming. Clearing off on the top end, Kozal as the public pick strides to a 2-length lead. Sugar Treat on the chase in second from Hepburn, who improves out the rail. Bell's Bluebell's out the center, and trying to work to the clear goes Neom City. Back from there, it's Gulfstream and Can't Stop Dreaming. They make their way to the far turn past the half-mile marker. The leader is Kozal by a length and a half. Bell's Bluebell is now racing from second. Toward the inside, it's Hepburn now third. These top three are 5 ahead of Neom City, who improves outside of Sugar Treat. Nothing yet from Gulfstream or Can't Stop Dreaming. They run now to the top of the stretch through a 45 and 4 half-mile. Kozal has the lead. Bravo, more animated in the saddle on Bell's Bluebell, trying to get by. 2 back to Hepburn, then Neom City. Gulfstream and Can't Stop Dreaming trying to run home from the back as they straighten for the drive. It's still Kozal the target. Kozal opens now with 1/8 of a mile left. On top now by 3. Bell's Bluebell is second. Hepburn battling for third with Gulfstream and Neom City. But as they come home for the wire, they can't get anywhere close to Kozal. Kozal sharp in victory. Kozal wins with the lengths to spare. Call it 8 or 9 in the end, Kozal. Then in for second, it's close, either Bell's Bluebell or Hepburn with Gulfstream between and Can't Stop Dreaming in 123-1. And they're off. From between horses, Foxy Lady wins the break, taken on for the advantage by Cavu, and Cavu striding forward. Up in the center, that's Gitana, and out wide on the course goes Starship Sunrise. At the inside, it's Foxy Lady, and very tight between is Love and Makes Sense. She's fighting the rating because she has no place to go. Second last, Avatar Hero, and the early trailer is Clay Soldier. They speed around the far turn at the 5/16. Cavu has the lead 3 parts of a length. Starship Sunrise is now second. Clean racetrack for Love and Makes Sense. She's 3 wide third. Gitana's 4 wide in fourth, followed at the rail by Foxy Lady. Then back to Avatar Hero, and out the back is Clay Soldier. They run past the quarter-mile mark. The opening quarter was 22 seconds flat. Cavu still has the lead. From the center of the racetrack, it's Love and Makes Sense who tries to bridge the gap, and in between horses goes Starship Sunrise. They come past the 8th pole. Cavu is still in front. Now here's a late run from Gitana on the stand side. Cavu digs. Gitana surges. Here's the wire. Cavu! Cavu wins. Close then for second. Either Gitana or Starship Sunrise. Love and Makes Sense flattened out. 56 flat. They're off.
Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5. Every weekend.
And they're off. Good start in the middle for Since You Left. Very quick off the blocks and immediately a length in front. At the rail, that's a Badancia with Steel Racer in between horses and Mama Maria moving in from the outside. The trio at the back, Rita's on the Beach, Miss Ukrainia, and Great Analogy as they chase the sharp early speed of Since You Left. Since You Left has the lead by a length. Mama Maria is second. Steel Racer is third. Abundancia is at the rail in fourth, a gap of 3 more. Great Analogy still at the back alongside Miss Ukrainia, and Rita's on the Beach. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat as they race to the opening half-mile mark. Since You Left has the lead by a length while trying to catch a breather. Down at the inside, Abundancia. Out the center goes Mama Maria. Steel Racer's getting shuffled back. She's back to fourth, but she's about to lose her spot there as passing her goes Great Analogy. Out wide in Miss Ukrainia, the trailer now is Rita's on the Beach, and Steel Racer got shuffled to second last as Johnny V steps on it with Since You Left. Since You Left leads by a length and a half. Abundancia comes off cover for Castellano to try to bridge the gap. 2.5 more to Mama Maria. Steel Racer finds room again, but now she's 5 lengths off the lead as they race to the top of the stretch. 46-4 for the opening half mile. 3/4, 111-3. Since You Left has been sharp from the outset, trying to hold off an on-running Abundancia. Abundancia set down driving by Castellano with 1/8 of a mile more. From the outside, Abundancia toward the inside, Since You Left, but Abundancia is up to the task. Abundancia under jockey Javier Castellano for trainer Dante Zanelli Jr. en route to a 2.5 length win. Since You Left was second, closer for third. Mama Maria or Great Analogy with Steel Racer at the rail in 138 flat. Good start for this favorite, Whisper Not, who heads off for the early advantage, but Sambaru moves up and around to challenge, and Sambaru is the early leader with 1 lap to go. In hand second is Whisper Not from between horses and angling off cover as Space Launch to be third. Then it's the gray Lord Eddard Stark racing in front of the team of Desolator and Ocala Dream. The early trailer is the late running Mutawid. And the run to the clubhouse turn, pretty easy lead for Sambaru. He's off the lead by 2. Second is Whisper Not up on the outside. Space Launch is now third. The gray, Lord Eddard Stark, is fourth at the rail, followed fifth by Desolator. Sixth at the fence is Ocala Dream, and seventh and last is Mutawid. The quarter time was 24-2. They have less than 6 furlongs to run on the race. Sambaru carving out the numbers. He's a length and a half in front. Racing in second is Whisper Not, so Mike Maker 1-2. Space Launch is third. Lord Eddard Stark is at the rail in fourth, then Desolator. Down at the inside goes Ocala Dream, and the trailer is Mutawid. They went the half in 49-1. These are very light fractions for the leader. Sambaru to the far turn, a length and a half in front. Whisper Not is second, Space Launch is third, Lord Eddard Stark is fourth. Locked in is Ocala Dream, bracketed in by Desolator, and Mutawid is last. Around the far turn, now the pace quickens. It's Whisper Not trying to go get Sambaru up front. Space Launch is now 3 wide. At the rail, Lord Eddard Stark. 2 back to Desolator, then Ocala Dream, and they're at the top of the stretch. They move for home with 3/4 complete and 1:12-4. Here comes Whisper Not on the outside of Sambaru. Sambaru on the inside. Whisper Not on the outside. It's a Mike Maker showdown with Lord Eddard Stark trying to spoil the party. Here comes Lord Eddard Stark lifting late. Whisper Not digs in to win it. Second, Lord Eddard Stark. Third was Sambaru. Fourth was Space Launch in 141 flat.
That's a wrap on the 9-race Thursday card. Back with you to kick off the big weekend here in Hollandale Beach. 9 races with the traditional 12-10 first post. We hope to see you out here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.